In the next 70 hours, I'm going to be traveling by train and by airplane, all in hopes of getting from here in Kemi, Finland, back home to Portland, Oregon. The plan for this entire trip is to take VR, the local railroad system here in Finland, from Kemi to Rovaniemi, fly Lufthansa to Frankfurt and then Munich, spend 2 nights there, visit the Dachau concentration camp, not sure how to pronounce that, and then fly from Munich to San Francisco on United, Polaris, and then San Francisco, Portland. It's gonna be an insane whirlwind of a lot of stuff to do, but I'm really excited, and let's go to the train station for breakfast. A quick note, I had all intentions of flying Polaris Business from Munich to San Francisco, but as standby travel often goes, I ended up in economy for the whole 12 hours, and if that's just what you're here for, I have a time marker in the description that you can go to. Anyways, back to the video. Hey everyone, I'm Jack, and I've been flying standby for the past 3 years on my own and sometimes with family. I'm trying to fly 100,000 miles in 1 year before August 16, 2025, into all 50 states before June 1st, 2026. Thanks for watching. The train station, though very cute, had barely any breakfast options, so after sitting inside for too long and almost missing our train, my mom and I decided to eat breakfast on the train with a much better view. There's actually an entire video on my channel where I rode this train for 7 hours if you want to check it out, but this economy seat was really nice and had everything you could need, including huge windows to take in the beautiful views. Alright, we have now boarded a very busy bus headed to the airport. Apparently Rovaniemi's claim to fame is that they sit on the Arctic Circle and Santa Claus lives here. So it's like Santa Claus Village and everything. We don't have the time to visit that today, but we are going to cross the Arctic Circle on this bus, which is going to be super cool and super fun. And also it's like 11:30 a.m. and the sun is just now rising, which is crazy. Okay, I will talk to you at the airport when we get there off this insane bus. Okay, we are in the very busy and crowded Rovaniemi airport, and our flight to Frankfurt leaves in like an hour, I think. Our plane is not here yet. Also, this airport's really cool because I see airlines I never get to see, like EasyJet and Ryanair. Yeah, okay, hopefully, well, we already have seats for the Frankfurt flight. We're in the exit row 18A and F, and so far we have rows to ourselves, which should be really nice for the 2-hour, 40-minute flight. Alrighty, I'm on the plane, and first impressions, we're in the X row, so legroom's amazing. The seats are very comfortable, actually. Unfortunately, for some reason, Lufthansa does not give you free drinks or snacks on these medium-haul flights. Like, it's 3 hours. Any American airline would do like 2 drink services for free. So, no judgment, but a little. So, yeah, we'll see, but very comfortable and lots of legroom. In the X row, though, you do have to put your bags up on takeoff and landing, which is so strange. I don't understand, but just, I guess, a different way of doing it. And yeah, we'll be taking off soon after we get de-iced, which is super cool. Alright, we are up in the air. And for some reason, I forgot, European carriers do this. They turn the seatbelt sign off when we reach 10,000 feet, which is so weird. And then they came around with free bottles of water for everybody, which is more than I was expecting, which is good. And also, I don't know if they have free Wi-Fi. I'm waiting to see if it shows up, but so far it hasn't, which is very strange. Like, that's an ancient thing to do. Right, now we're flying over the frozen gulf that Kemi sits on, and it is so beautiful. Alright, I've just come into the bathroom in the middle section of this A321, and I was really hoping it would have a window. but it doesn't. But it is pretty nice. Let me show you around real quick. So obviously there's a toilet, a flush button, a baby changing station, and then there's light coming from there. And I don't know if it's from a window or from that light, but there's a mirror, soap, and faucet, and towels. So all in all, very typical boring bath. Alright, we made it to the Frankfurt airport, and we have about an hour and 20 minutes to get to our connecting flight on a 787 to Munich. That I got I took a picture and I'll send it.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, time to give an honest review of Lufthansa. I'm very unimpressed with their service. It seems more like a low-cost carrier. They give you a little square of chocolate and a water bottle on a almost 3-hour flight. And then their 787 or legroom and economy is not very good. All this is not to be judgmental or ungrateful. I'm so glad we get to come here to Munich, so glad we get to fly on a new airline, and it's fun. I'm just saying, if you're looking to fly somewhere, especially long haul and Lufthansa economy, it's not great. And then to top it all off, Lufthansa did lose our bags just from Frankfurt to Munich, and so they sent it on a flight, but that means my mom and I have had to wait here for the last hour and 40 minutes watching Karen and Nate on hard cement. It's been such a struggle. But we now have our bags and are headed through customs and then onto public transport to ride like an hour to our Airbnb, or not Airbnb, hotel this time. Alrighty, next stop on this crazy journey is trying to figure out where the train station is here at the airport, even though the kiosk won't even let us buy tickets for the train. Ugh. Alrighty, we had a very crazy experience. We got off the train and there's like people smoking weed and a pop-up shop selling items, and then we got on the bus. We had like 20 minutes and then we left. Now we've reached our hotel. We don't know where the front door is, and we don't know if any food is open nearby, so we may eat popcorn for dinner. That's okay, but hopefully we can find the front door. Alright, we have reached our hotel. There is a chain link fence, and we're trying to figure out how to get the door open. Got it open. Yup. Yeah, so basically we tried to figure out the couch bed, and it turns out it's actually a bunk bed, which is so strange. And also another thing, we just finished a dinner. We had a big pizza that we only ate half of from downstairs, and it was super good. And then, well, we were starving, and we were looking, and there were like croissants and pretzel bread. And my mom was like, hey, can we like buy those or something? And he's like, well, it's leftover from the breakfast, so we can just give them to you. And we felt very poor and beggar-like, just asking for the leftovers of the bread from the breakfast. But it was very good, and so was the pizza. It was all very yummy. Now we're gonna walk around, walk it all off, because I'm feeling very unhealthy right now. And then we'll probably play a game and go to bed. Oh, we cannot figure out how to lock this bunk bed. One sec. This is so weird. Good morning. We have woken up and it snowed last night, which is very exciting. And we just finished eating our breakfast buffet at the hotel that we paid like $2 for in addition to our room. And they don't have this room available for tonight because we only booked it for one night. So the plan is today, go to another hotel with all our stuff, hope that something is available, hope that luggage storage is available, and then visit the concentration camp that's near here. It's called Dachau. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I think that should be exciting. And then spend the night, and tomorrow our flight leaves to San Francisco at 11:50 a.m. Just to clarify, because my videos got a little confusing at this point, we moved hotel rooms but stayed in the same hotel, and also took our pizza with us, which might show up a little later in the video as well. Alrighty, we have moved to our new hotel room, and we did transfer the pizza as well down to the hotel, this new hotel room down 2 floors past me. We're headed out to see Dachau now. After one train, 2 buses, 1 walk because we got off at the wrong bus stop, and another bus, my mom and I finally made it to Dachau. It was really well laid out and had a ton of information, and the snowy cold day definitely gave us a little perspective on what the people who came here experienced. We then got on a train, but got off about 4 miles from our hotel. Alright, after narrowly missing our tram, we've decided to take a walk. And we just passed by this massive church, like bigger than any church I've ever seen, and extremely historic, and it was so cool. Now we're walking down this street that's like so old and people just live here, which is crazy. And yeah, we're probably gonna walk about like the 4.5 miles back to our Airbnb, or if we get cold, we'll take the tram. I know.
This wasn't our plan.
Alrighty, we are in the hotel and it's time for dinner. We're having, I don't even know if you can say it. We're having the pizza again that we brought up from the room today. And also, I got a big breaded pretzel that I've eaten some of for only 39 cents in euro form. I don't know what you call that, which is a very good price. And we have to wake up at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow, which I'm not looking forward to. So, I'll see you tomorrow morning when we head to the airport for our flight to San Francisco. Okay, after not great night's sleep for both of us, it's like 8 a.m. We're headed out to get breakfast and then take the train and bus and everything to the airport for our flight, which leaves at 11:50. Alrighty, we're here at our gate, and I have some little bits of bad news that will lead to a very big bad news. So basically, we fly standby everywhere we go. Otherwise, we would not be able to do this. So we're flying standby, hoping to get Polaris on this flight. And there were like 11 open last night. We were numbers 3 and 4 for it, so it was definitely going to work out. And this morning it went down to 8, but we were still 5 and 6. And now 2 people, last minute, listed right in front of us. So we were 7 and 8 for 8 open. And then 2 people upgraded. And so if you know anything about math, we're not getting Polaris. And so we've gotten our United Economy Plus seats, not Premium Economy, Economy Plus. So we'll be in 32 A and C for 11 and a half hours. I'm trying to have a happy face and a good attitude, but this is going to be very hard, especially when we were expecting Polaris and then being put in economy. So we'll see how this goes. Let's get on the plane. Alrighty, we are on the plane. We have this whole row to ourselves, but my mom's sitting in the middle so she can look out the window on takeoff. And I'll show you a little more about what the seat offers in economy when we get up in the air. But the flight time is 11 hours and 36 minutes, which is really long, but we'll survive. Well, yeah. We sound so spoiled, oh my goodness. Okay, let's take off. Already the meal services started on our flight, and here's what it looks like. So this is just the start, not the real meal. It starts off with a couple like mini crackers, sour cream and onion, and I got a Coke, full can, which is very nice. And now our food has arrived. Let me show you what it looks like. So it comes on a tray. I got the pasta. Looks like it has a salad and chocolate roll with butter and bamboo cutlery. And right as we're about to eat, we've received word that the entertainment system is not going to work for the next 10 and a half hours, which is kind of inconvenient. Like, you can't watch TVs, can't do an in-flight map. But if you have like your phone with you with the United app, then you can watch stuff, which thankfully I do. Oh well, time to try out this food. Alrighty, I'm gonna try this food. It's hot and it's fairly good. Alright, now I'm gonna try like the rice and veggie salad. Not a huge fan of veggies or rice or salad. It's not that good. And finally, here's the roll. Fairly good. It's a roll. I'll give it that. Yeah. I'd say a perfectly fine meal for United Economy. Just a couple other things I forgot to tell you about the meal service. There's also the option of chicken, which is what my mom got. And it's not actually chicken, it's like chicken and noodles, which is weird. And then these like little chocolate thingies are so good. It tastes like hot chocolate basically, but you're eating it. Much better than the rest of the meal. We are about 5.5 hours in, and we're almost halfway through. And they've come around with a mid-flight snack. Let me show you. So here we have like a cracker mix and saltines, cheese, Kit Kat, and another drink service. I was not expecting this at all, so it's a very nice surprise. We're currently over the North Atlantic Ocean, almost into Newfoundland. We have to fly across the entire United States. Alrighty, I really quickly wanted to show you around the seat in United Economy. Technically this is Economy Plus, so they have Economy, Economy Plus, Premium, and Business. And this is what it looks like. So, obviously it's been lifted, but you have a tray table. Underneath that, lots of leg room, which is very nice for my long legs. You're also given a neck pillow that you rip apart here. It's covered with plastic cover for cleanliness. And then also, you get a blanket, which is so nice. And then of course you have a meal and then a snack in between, and then I think we're gonna get a snack before we land, which would be very nice. And yeah, oh, one second, let me show you the recline. Amazing. But someone's behind me and I feel kind of bad. That's so awkward. But yeah, overall a very nice. Oh, one other thing that's not so nice about the scene. There's an IFE screen, and it's bright and responsive, but the movies don't work. And the IFE thing is just on this airplane, so I'm sure if you're on any other airplane, it's a perfectly fine experience with that. But yeah, oh, I keep forgetting things. There's also a USB charger here, and then a universal power plug down there. So all in all, a nice seat, and we have 1 hour and 50 minutes left until we get to San Francisco, and I'm so ready to get off. Oh my goodness. Alright, it's meal time. To be honest, I don't even know what meal it is. Let me show you what it is. So we have like a basil, pesto, and chicken pizza twist. And some fruit, and I got a cranberry juice. Yeah, that's pretty good, and I'm just glad we get another meal in United Economy. Alright, we have made it off our 12-hour flight from Munich to San Francisco in United Economy. I'm going to say it was not that bad. And having flown Polaris across the ocean and Economy across the ocean, I definitely say Polaris is not worth the price. Because Economy is perfectly comfortable, you get meals, and you get entertainment and everything. Yeah, I'd say it's a solidly mediocre flight. Which was totally fine. I was not expecting to have it feel like such a good flight for 12 hours. And now we're in San Francisco. We have one last flight in this crazy travel day to Portland. I can like barely keep my eyes open. I'm so tired. So hopefully the next clip is me walking on some kind of airplane.
Boarding conference at gate B.
Alright, we made it home after our crazy trip and I'm very tired. I've been awake for like 24 hours now. And maybe subscribe because there will definitely be more of these international trips in the future, hopefully. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.